This is the week 5 video for the course. So this week we're going to have our first exam, but before that, listed under the modules, you'll notice there's just a little bit of material that we need to cover first. That material is over a topic that's called Simpson's paradox. Simpson's paradox is something that can cause inference to kind of go awry when you work with 2x2 tables. So in the notes, you're going to see some review on how to read and work with tables, as well as some videos to help you with the idea of Simpson's paradox. And then you're going to work a couple quizzes and one of the worksheets from the workbook. Now, when you work the worksheet from the workbook, you're going to notice that it's set up a little bit different than the ones before. And the reason for that is I set it up like a quiz this time so that once you're finished, you'll immediately get the answers so that you don't have to wait for me to grade it to be prepared for the exam. So after you complete that work, there's a review sheet for the exam. Remember that the exam is open note, open book. So I highly recommend before taking the exam, take the time to fill out that review sheet, make sure you understand the questions, and then you can use that as a reference while you take the exam. The other thing is, remember that you have to take the exam by yourself, and I am requiring that you record yourself while taking the exam, and there's an announcement about the exam that goes over how to do that. And like I said in that announcement, the video doesn't need to be anything fancy. It just needs to show you taking the exam and that you're by yourself when you take it. The other thing this week is don't forget that the Beyond the Classroom 1 is also due on Friday. That was the paper that was assigned to 2 weeks. It's a it was assigned to last week, so you have 2 weeks to complete it. It's a 1-page paper. If you have any questions about anything, what I'm asking that you do is if it's about Simpson's paradox or about that material, use the discussion board. But if you're having any kind of problems with your exam, or you have questions about the exam, please go ahead and send me an email. If while taking the exam you have any technical difficulties, make sure that you email me that. But other than that, hopefully this week goes pretty smooth, even though it's a little bit different than the other weeks that we've had. So as always, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will talk to you later.